Anyway, the bell has a spot on it. Why does it have a spot on it? Was it rubbing up against the spot? Was it rubbing against the thingy? Maybe? It's the other side of the... Oh, if it was around that side. Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, right, that's what I was talking about. The explanation for why I look so different. What on earth is playing? Oh, Jared Radnick, Pirates of the Caribbean piano cover. I haven't heard this in so long. I don't think I ever listened to it. I don't know. Anyway. So this is like an hour of Bleach. Ooh, I haven't heard this song forever either. I believe it's, I had to randomly... Yeah, I love Chopin Remix. I have no idea who did it. That's just what it's called. I got it off a music video or something, I think. But I had to, like, quickly put a few songs onto my computer because I usually listen to music on my phone, but I can't play music on my phone while recording a video. So I had to, like, randomly grab some off of there because I didn't want to spend the entire hour. And look at that. It's already been 13 minutes in this video. But I didn't want to spend the entire hour looking for music to listen to while recording the video because then, yeah, by the time I start recording the video, it's going to get cut off because Vicky's going to come home again. So, anyway, got myself dressed up, rewatched the other video because, see, there's the other thing that happened. Because moods of the day, not supposed to change your answer. Oh, no, shoot. Started to pull it out, and then I forgot I have a couple clips in my hair. Oh my gosh. When I start on my hair, if anybody wants to know why I keep cutting it, this is usually why I keep cutting it. Because it gets to a point where, you know, when it's all staticky and it's all staticky around my ears, I can't stand it. Just get it off my head. But I would, like, kill me if I shaved my head. So, I would love to have hair back down to my waist again. Okay. Finally, after 15 minutes and whatever, I think I said everything I needed to say, and a bunch of stuff I didn't need to say, but why not? So finally, back to the 16 personalities test, 70% is where I was at. And I'm assuming you've already watched the other video and gone, why her hair, huh? What is this? And have gotten to this point, and you can finally continue with this. I'm in such a completely different mood. My whole body is tired right now. I haven't... Yesterday, no. By the time I was doing other stuff that was getting me all excited and stuff, and that's why I got into it, because I had drunk my coffee and I had finished my coffee, and I can't remember what I was doing that got me all excited. But I have to work myself up to certain moods or just be in certain moods. I haven't even finished my coffee right now. I haven't even finished that coffee yet, and I haven't eaten. I hadn't eaten yesterday either. So I don't know, I'm just not awake yet. My body's tired. I'm sleepy. In case you couldn't tell. I don't know if you can tell. I don't wear makeup, so when I'm sleepy, it's obvious. Anyway. Try not to make the face red, because if my face is red with this color of hair, it looks terrible. I had my hair up in a ponytail, and it looked really cool, and it felt really cool from behind, but I hate what it looks like in the front when all of my hair is gone. Okay, 70%, 16 personality. 16 personalities. 70%. That's where I'm at right now. The question at the top of the page is, you often talk about your feelings and emotion. That... Okay, I have to take this test seriously. Seriously, self-focus. I can't focus. I'm, like, not in a focusing mood right now. I'm not in this thing. I want to sleep! I don't know. My music might be making it worse. Most of this is probably going to get cut out because this is awkward. Anyway, my music. Because I'm in such a floaty mood right now, the music usually helps ground me, but it might be making it worse. But if I take it out... Ew, I don't like the silence. Okay, I'm putting it back in, so... Okay. Focus. Focus. I want to record this video. I really want to record this video, so I have to do it before me sister gets home. Otherwise, I won't do it. Me sister, she's coming home. Messing up my hair again. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard this song in a long time. Jameson Young, Top of the Hill. Gosh, it's weird. Listening to music you haven't heard in a long time that you used to be super into is really weird. Now you see why I'm like completely woo! Because the silence is overwhelming right now, but the music is, the playlist I need is on my phone. For the love of sanity. You often talk about your feelings and emotions. Am I talking about my feelings enough for you? Puppy dog, why not? Come here. Hello, puppy dog. Aw, isn't she cute? This is Vicky's dog, Tori. Story. Tori never, yeah, these name tag thingies, we only ever had a name. Ugh. Come on, you can do it. Sit down properly. 3/4 Chihuahua. Nope, she's not gonna stay. Bye-bye. 3/4 Chihuahua, 1/4 Terrier. What was I saying? Phew. That was quick. She had hair all over me. The name tags. We never had one for Tori or for Chiaki. The only two we ever had was for Asuka and Shisana. Tori, we had to like have a harness on her all the time to take her for walks because she pulled so hard that she nearly killed herself with the car. So we just went with a harness and we never got her a name tag because it just didn't work. Now she's looking at me from the couch like as if she wasn't the one that ran away. 21 minutes, people. 21 minutes trying to get myself worked up to continue this. 16 personalities. You often talk about your feelings and emotions. That is a kind of tricky because yes, I do. I talk a ton about my feelings and emotions, like my journals. Oh my gosh, you should read my journals. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Highly disagree, I just disagree. Focus. I'm having such a hard time focusing right now because I want to do this seriously. And yet at the same time, I'm like, not in the mood. What am I in the mood for? I have no idea. But you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes, that is what that says. For a second, I thought I missed. You know how sometimes like your tongue just goes with. The other day, I was like with my friend and my sister, and we're like, what was it? The dog, her dog, my friend's dog was licking me, and I'm like, she's so much like Tori. I swear, sometimes dogs smell with their noses. And my best friend like looks at me, and my sister's like, well, what else would they do with them? And I'm like, their tongue! I meant their tongue! I swear sometimes dogs smell with their tongue, because her dog, Buddy, and Vicky's dog, Tori, constant licking. So, my brain was thinking one thing, and my tongue said what made sense instead. What came next instead. So, I'm like, you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. I read, you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long, and kind of halfway looked away, and my brain is like, time ago. A long time ago. Because I've heard that all the time. And then I'm like, wait, does it actually say made a long time ago, or did I make that up in my head? Because that's a legitimate thing. I get into moods where I'm like, you know, just, my other best friend just texted something. Facebook message something. But I can't remember what she's responding to. Don't look. So now it's going to be like sitting there on top of the screen. I'm going to be distracted by it. Don't look at it because I'm recording. What was I saying? What the heck am I listening to? Alan Walker times $AP Rocky. Live fast. I haven't heard this one in a while. It's not one of my favorites. I love Alan Walker. He's one of my favorites. Except that I just plain music. I like his ones that have an Alan Walker style. Like ones that have actual lyrics and music. And that's my favorite ones by him. The musical ones are a little bit repetitive. And they have to be very much in the background. But this is one of the ones that I haven't listened to very often. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked from the sidetrack again. What was I talking about? Contacting your friends and initiating activities. Call him an uncle. He's not actually related by blood. He was my dad's best friend. Call him an uncle. When he had call, I love talking to him because he had, yes, he also passed away last year. And I keep forgetting that. This year's COVID and all the things that it's made weird, and there's so many things that are ridiculously impossible to conceptualize as real when the whole world is just messed up with. Now I'm getting I should have another video all about that topic. What was I saying? You see how... Look at the moods between yesterday and today. See, this is what my life is like. This is how quickly and easily this stuff kind of happens. This kind of stuff happens. This video is already almost 30 minutes long, and I've answered 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. My uncle, that's not actually blood related, but I still call him an uncle because he was family to me. When he called, I loved talking to him because he didn't make it drag on and on. He had interesting conversations. He like had the most fascinating stories and things that happened to him, and he was a good storyteller. And then he'd ask me a question and he'd listen. And it was just like awesome talking to him. And this song is distracting for a whole nother reason. What's it called again? Night Light by Illenium. One of the best songs ever created. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, taking me off into the Netherlands, and I'm trying not to go off to the Netherlands. I shouldn't have put it on my playlist. Not pause and start. I'm gonna start a new video because it has a maximum length of each video, and I was reaching it. So I'm just gonna stop there because, yeah, I've got lots left. I'm still only on the 70% done page, people. No, I'm on the 80% done page. Oh, nice. Oh, sorry. Okay. That's why I hadn't gone to the... Okay, at 80% because I was done that page finally after 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, what time is it? 1:27. Ah, my sister's coming home soon. See? Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Strongly agree. When someone... Because, you know... Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous... Why can't I say that word? Spontaneous bursts of energy. ADD, okay? I was putting... What do you call it? Stuff over the pipes to keep them safe. The heating pipes so that they didn't, like, break or whatever. So they didn't lose heat. Thermal barrier things on. Anyway... And I was working alone a lot with that. And I was freezing cold. And when I'm alone and I'm freezing cold, that's a bad, bad mix. So I hated that. Usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I just have one question. Since it kind of brought it up, I decided I might as well ask this question. Have you ever had that, or am I just like completely unique? I know I'm not. I know other people out there are like that. But have you ever had that feeling where... you're alone, and you're, like, alone, and it's dark, and basically everybody is asleep, so you can't even hear any voices or anything like that, and you literally start to wonder if you actually exist anymore? Like, it turns out you're, like, just some kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like a just plain dream, or, like, some kind of non-reality, and you don't actually exist. And you, like, nothing outside of this very moment right here has ever happened before. Nobody knows who you are, or that you are, or, like, even reality itself might not actually exist. I know some people have had those thoughts, and I'm just wondering if you who's watching this is one of them. And that's the kind of place that my brain starts to go in if I spend too much time alone in, like, a night setting where, like, I think best when I'm, like, by myself. Like, I'm more at peace and I'm relaxed because I don't have other people's emotions or thoughts or presence affecting me or clouding me out or, like, taking over whatever. Anyway, I do my best thinking, like, when I'm by myself and when the world around me, stupid hair, is, like, quiet and at peace and, like, silent and, you know, asleep. Or just not with me. Like, right now, my sister's at work and I can hear traffic and the dogs are here, but otherwise it's like me. That's all. I do much more better thinking. I'm much more focused and calm. But if I'm alone, like when I'm working at when I was working at work on the night shift, and I know that there was like hundreds of people in the building with me, but they're all asleep. Or like when I come home from the night shift and I go to bed and I'm laying in bed, and my sisters are asleep and I'm just starting to go to sleep, and I'm in a dark room, like pitch black. Otherwise I can't sleep. It's like just about pitch black because the window's covered, etc. And I'm all alone and my door is closed, so the animals aren't even in there with me. And yeah, do I exist? It's a dangerous place to go to occasionally, but when I go there for too long, it's like panic and depression. And just tell me what you think about that, just while we're on it. Why not? Want a whole video about it? I don't know if I could do a whole video of it. It might only be like 4 minutes long. Anyway,